This is the spot for breakfast. Beautiful. Good morning. It is day 2, about 8 a.m. I'm just leaving the little village where I stayed last night. It was such a beautiful place. The Gîte was just incredible. I met some other pilgrims. I had dinner. I just had breakfast this morning. I don't know how many pilgrims were there last night, but only 6 of us were eating together. And there were no other bars and restaurants in the little village. And so I think that might have been all the pilgrims. And talking to one of them, a French man who's been walking since the Puy, he said that up until Conques, there were more pilgrims, but not that many. And he said right now, there are not too many. So this may be a bit of a quiet walk, which you know I like. So I'm going to pause here because the sun is going to be in my face in a minute. But it is such a peaceful morning. Of those 6 pilgrims, I was definitely the last to leave. I think others really wanted to get a pretty early start because of the heat. 5 of us are going to the same place today, which is only about 15 kilometers away. And it's 8, and I already feel like I could have left even later than this with only 15 kilometers, but it is going to be hot. I think one of the problems is the Gîte I'm staying in, I don't think it opens till 3:30. So I guess my plan is to walk, maybe take a break if I can find an open cafe, get to the town village where I'm staying, find somewhere to have lunch, and then just kind of hang out until the Gîte opens. And I think that will be really nice. Sometimes I'm not used to having shorter days. And from here on out, I think a lot of my days are on the short side, probably about 20, 22 kilometers or less. And that feels good. Like I loved yesterday. I walked, I think, about 28 kilometers total, and it felt really good, even though it was a long day. And so I do like those long days, but I'm kind of considering this, right, the start of the summer, and maybe it's a good practice to kind of ease into the walking a little bit. Okay. That being said, though, I should get going because it is a beautiful morning. It's not too hot yet, but it's probably going to get hot real soon. I was just walking along and then I saw this. There's a little sign here. It says it's the castle of the English. It was constructed in the 12th century. It's inaccessible now, and I think it was restored a few years ago. There's a sign here for a little spot to grab a snack or a drink, and I've only been walking for like an hour and I'm really not hungry at all, but this might be the only option for a break today, and I have such a short day. It'd be nice to maybe stop and get a snack or a drink. Well, let's go check it out. Well, it's closed anyway, but it looks like a beautiful little spot. All right, time for another boulangerie bar restaurant. Despite me going on about how I'm really not hungry, I do think I want to stop either for another coffee or a cold drink. So let's go try to find it. Oh man, also closed. I mean, I guess I didn't really need a stop, but would have been nice. So I was walking up to this tree, in the sun up a rocky hill, up, and I saw a little piece of paper. And look, it's a note for me. Buongiorno, Nadine, from Da Leonardo. It's one of the pilgrims that I met last night, and he's walking a bigger stage, and so I won't see him anymore. Oh, but what a nice note. I was feeling hot and sweaty, and a little tired, and that just gave me good energy. All right, my friends, the buff is out. The buff is out. Usually my buff comes out when it is super hot and sunny and I'm sweating and I need to wipe the sweat up on my face. If I find a fountain, I'm going to definitely dunk this in the fountain and put it around my head or on my neck to keep myself cool. So the buff is out. Gîte Galance, that's where I am staying. Though it's probably not open for another 3 hours, so I'll just head further down to Marcilhac and take a little break. I'm thinking that this is the village where I'm staying tonight. Relaxing in my bed at the Gîte. This is my room. There should be one other person sharing it with me. Just had a shower and I have to go do some laundry, but I thought I'd put my feet up for a minute and I'll head down soon.
Oui, oui, quand on fait chanter les voix. Mais alors parfois on